I honestly don't know who was Noskov, as you were with the squad most of the time. Woods.
I honestly don't have any issues. I feel as though the issue we had with this mission was I wouldn't say rush. I'd just say we're not really sure what we're supposed to be doing or what to be expecting. It's right for one didn't know there was an armored, a like kind of defensive line here at all.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I have no issues. I think we'll do fine in a campaign, like a proper campaign where we know what we're going to, and we know what we're doing, and we know what we're aiming for.
It's
Better
mainly
organization overall. I don't know. I know.
yeah. I mean, I think
Chaos. Go in there, shoot, someone dies, and no one knows what to do.
Oh,
Yeah.
medic feedback. Either we get more bandages or more medics suddenly appear, one or the other.
yeah, need a medic. Yeah, better planning and briefing at the beginning would be better, instead of just I don't know, go to the town and then we'll make it up from there.
Can I suggest rally points?
Yeah.
Like, literally just somewhere slightly behind the front line. If we're gonna split the squad or anything, even when we went like one to the left, one to the right, we had no idea what was happening to your squad or like your fire team. And then when you died, we had no idea what to do. So the rest of the blue squad kind of diddled about for a while, trying to work out where the rest of the platoon was.
Yeah, I genuinely ended up linking up with some of third, a chunk of fourth, and stuck with the medics in command for near enough the end of that before we met up with you again.
Got that. Anything else?
I think that personally, I think command were a bit too hesitant to commit anybody because they, for one thing, they had absolutely no idea where we were in that town. I mean, I stuck with you for pretty much the entire op Nevsky, and it's like there was very little communication as to where. Okay, you guys are here. Okay, we need to send more troops in there. Where are our squads? There was no communication from the live squads to command and back again. I think we need runners or raid RTOs, something just so we can get the communication going, and then we can get ourselves better organised.
We had for a period of
let me write this
time
down.
the scout squad operating.
In scouts, I'm not gonna lie. The scouts, when we had scouts, which was Igor and like Sobel, all they did was go up ahead of everyone, and then stay there. They in terms of communication between a squad and platoon and Kylov, for the past like 2 years, there has been none unless they're right next to us.
You could expand on the use of logistics
I thought like
to expand on the use of logistics to act as a basically messenger squad.
That's what Georgie's supposed to be. Georgie's the radio man for Mikhailov, and he's doing like logistic runs all the time. So
I thought like Luton as well. Wasn't he like
positioning
messaging or something?
he was with like
positioning
fourth. So yeah, I don't know what's
Positioning
going on.
isn't too bad, but it's communication between command and squads.
Yeah.
Means I know if you look on the map, you can see where the marks are. Means where like four squads roughly marked. That's when I went there. And four squads roughly there. Everyone's roughly where they're supposed to be.
I will also say all these map markings are just fucking, pardon my language, but they're just fucks. Like I have no clue what any of this means.
Oh, dude, I started ignoring it. I literally just started following the fucking train to different objectives.
Yeah.
Yeah, certain kind of things like that need working on. We need.
Broke my.
Mm.
Yeah, keep it
I
on.
feel as if what we need to ease in is we need light. Oh God, please don't kill us. We need light forest skirmish. We need to. I feel as though we need an op which builds up to kind of communicate on the skills. Means, do you remember the one where we were? We are away, where we were all linked different positions and we had to link up.
Yeah, that was alright.
That kind of stuff. We need stuff where it's more light kind of forest skirmishes or light village skirmishes, not trying to engage a massive fortified line or something. Because we're really good independently, but we struggle working together. And I feel as though part of that is radios.
I mean, as we are a Soviet squad, I know all you are really competent and not retarded like most people. The problem is obviously without radios, like I can't communicate with commands like constantly. I mean, what I could use is like a flare pistol or coloured smoke, which I may bring up. But yeah, we'll figure something out.
We
The
dabbled
thing
with
is,
flares,
it's like
didn't
talking from a top-down perspective, like right now the platoon is kind of used as like the 4 squads are more like 4 independent hands that aren't talking to each other. Like from a command perspective, they need to think of it as like the entire platoon is one big hand. Each finger isn't going to do anything unless it's told what to do.
Yeah.
Like we need to stay within range of each other rather than being like 500 meters apart and then looking out into the distance being like, oh, is that a tan uniform or a grey uniform? Oh, it's friendlies, let's go that way.
Yeah, you also got to strike the balance, because too close and we end up with just a complete mess. Because you remember, they are 40 people trying to communicate and play at the same time. It's too close; it becomes just a complete mess.
I'm going to draw something on the map. If at say the beginning of the map, I'm having a stroke. Let's say on the beginning when we plan something. If they just did like something like this, they draw. That's not a good line. They just did like 4 lines and they said. Second, they just went through first, second, third, and we all went in columns. Obviously, that's a bit dumb, in this respect. But I think, better planning from the start, I guess, would help.
It's like, yeah, basically something like that. But it's just down to the spacing. Like the plan that we had of first, second, third, and fourth coming from different hills. Like this was fine.
I'm going to turn up a bit because you're a bit quiet, Goodman.
Like just the command sort of squad thing just needs to be a bit better at communicating.
Where we had like first squad coming from there, second squad coming from there, third squad coming from there, and fourth squad coming from there. Like that's like a 200-300 meter distance between the squads, and each squad has like 5 houses where you only need 1 or 2 casualties and your combat ineffective because you've got 2-3 people dealing with it, and then like 2-3 people to actually fight. And if that one person is just 1 people are dead. Whereas if it instead said, from that first hill, if we'd said, first squad go down the side of the hill there, second squad come off the top of the hill, third squad come down there, and fourth squad come around the side of the hill. And you can all do that with, use the in-game watches. We are going to kick off at 5 minutes past the hour going. And then once you've gotten to there, it doesn't matter that you're doing that quickly.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
Because at least you're still working to the end.
Yeah.
I can't look behind me. I can't see.
Like, we had that plan to begin with. And as soon as that plan, as soon as the trigger was pulled on that plan, that was the end of our cooperation.
Fair, yeah. I think these are symptoms of 2 main big issues, which is
great.
not the lack of medics. We don't have a lack of medics. There's a lack of consistency of medics.
Hey!
I mean, it's that great. You're a good medic, but there's only 2 of you. There are only 2 of you. 3 for 40 people isn't enough, in my opinion. Secondly, communication with the tank. There's a lot of times where the tank should have done this, should have done that, but...
I don't know what the tank was doing today. It just went off down the road. It was following the road.
We questioned what the tank did a lot, and the problem is we don't have radios working at this point, and that's like like we're still at the square. My job is I do still everything.
That Cooper wagon driving around right there. Me and
right,
the
Baron.
first
Yeah, it was
squad.
me, you, Kuzman, and Volk were with you. It just drove up past the IS like it had no fucking business with it.
I don't think the tank just drove in to just like in the town when they were turned out and just got gunned down.
It's the same with the barbed wire, because with the fucking barbed wire there, it's like we got halfway up it, then realised, oh shit, it broke my leg, and I ended up having to carry fucking Kuzman all the way around and back up the hill, and then there was 2 crewmen from a Panzer IV that decided to run 500 meters across an open field and up to us.
First squad, this was a long debrief. If you have any problems, feel free to at me or Noskov. Any suggestions as well. Otherwise, you're free to go. Have a nice day. Have a blessed New Year. And it's great to see you all again.